welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Faye. I use she, they, Faye pronouns, and I'm back with another video. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate you, and I'm so excited for today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be bleaching, toning, and dyeing my hair for my birthday, which is next week. It will probably be, the video is going to be up after my birthday, but I'm doing it for my birthday. So yeah, I got my bowl, I cleaned it for this video, and let's get started. So I'm using the same products for my other videos, which I will have linked in my playlist for them somewhere, either in the cards or down below, probably both if I remember. But I'm going to be using the same products, the Bright White Cream Lightener and 30 Volume Developer. Now, I did do a test strand, which we'll see when I take my hair thing off, because I wanted to see if I could do it with one bleach round, but I have to do two. I'm not going to film the entire process because it's a long process. It's going to be an all-day event, but I'm going to film the front part of me doing my hair because that's the part you can see anyway. I'm also going to be putting in two things that I think are pretty important, especially when you're just touching up the roots. You should definitely use these two. We have the Ion Scalp Protector and the Ion Absolute Perfection Booster. I definitely suggest using both of those, especially since I'm going to be doing 2 rounds of bleach. I'm going to be doing like 1 full round of bleach and 1 round of a bleach wash because I don't want to do too much. Now, last night, because I didn't use my usual method of twisting my hair because I was just too tired this week, or last week, I needed to fade my hair one more time. My hair is in 4 sections. This is the part I'm going to be using for my slit dye. I'm going to be doing half pink and half blue. The blue side's actually going to be on this side. Pink side's going to be on this side. And I decided to do this because I wanted to do it last year when I did a split dye of half gray, half pink. The gray side was supposed to be blue, but my hair wasn't toned enough for it, and so I ended up not doing that. I ended up using gray because gray would not look as bad as blue when it started to fade. Blue, when it looks to fade and it's on top of yellow, it turns to green, and I didn't want green. I ended up going green later in the summer, but when I was doing my hair, I didn't want it to go green. The Vision is literally cotton candy. This is called cotton candy, and this one's called sky blue. So I'm going to be doing these two. I'm actually mixing the colors because this blue is not going to be perfect for I've already did test strands of the color, and I have to do a bit of tweaking for it, which I'm cool with. I like experimenting with my hair colors anyway. Okay, so I always start in the back, and I'm going to turn the camera off until I am basically done. I'm gonna come back for this section, I think. So I'm gonna do the middle section before I do the outer sections, because the middle section tends to be slower at processing. So I'm gonna do that section first, and I'm gonna work from the front to the back because that's the part I see. I'm very chatty when it comes down to bleaching my hair because I'm gonna focus on doing it right. But yeah, I hope this content is interesting. One thing I found to be very interesting is that the thicker the bleach, the harder it is to kind of penetrate thicker sections like this, because this is not my thickest like bleach I've done. I've done thicker, and it's very hard to saturate the hair once it is that thick. So having a little bit more developer added to it makes it easier to kind of go through the sections. So if you aren't doing super thin sections, runnier bleach is the way to go. Now for me, my baby hairs are, they're very stubborn. They don't take to color as well as like back of my head. So I don't have to do them like after, like last, because they won't turn. They won't have enough time to turn. So I'm just gonna do them like as I do the rest of the hair and not do them last. Now that is not true for everyone. That's just what I've noticed when I've done my own hair, that it's pretty stubborn. So this is what it looks like. It's probably gonna get a little dicey in the being able to see it. But yeah, this is kind of how it looks after the first time of bleaching my hair, like always. So going to rinse this out, and I do have areas in the back. Probably need to set a little bit longer because I redid it because I didn't see it in the back. But we're going to rinse this out and do a bleach wash. Mostly bleach, and then add a little shampoo to it to kind of make it easier to apply. So yeah, so I rinsed out my hair, and I always end up doing a terrible job rinsing out these sides. I'm going to be washing my hair like 3 times at least to get all the color, the bleach and the toning out of my hair. So I'm not too worried about it. Plus that hair is like the healthiest. But now I'm going to be making my bleach wash, mostly bleach. Cleaned out my bowl because I always forget to do that. And I'm going to get started. Another reason why I'm doing a bleach wash is I don't want to run out of bleach. I haven't bought any more. Well, my sister got her hair bleached in February, and so I'm using like the rest of hers and whatever I have left of mine, and I haven't been to the store to buy any more hair stuff in a while, so I'm just using what I have already at the house, and I don't want to run out. And I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to turn the camera off and watch a YouTube video while I apply this to my hair. So this is kind of how it looks like after every time I do my hair. Well, I have my blonde Brilliance toner in the shade Lilac. I have my developer. I used mostly this, and only used a cap and a half of 30 just to bring it up a bit. I'm going to mostly focus it on my roots, and if there's any left, put it through my ends. if I do it running out of this toner while applying it on my hair, I'm going to do the front first. I do have other toners from Ion. That was not Ion, but Cool Ivory and Modern Beige. I got this for my sister. Like, it was on clearance, just so she can have some toner for her hair when I bleached it a while ago. And yeah, I'm gonna use that probably for the back section if I run out. And because again, I care about the front. It's my birthday, I care about the front. I'm gonna start applying it. I'm gonna show you how my hair looks. It's kind of how it looks. Now in hindsight, I probably should have let it sit on for the rest of the time, but it was starting to burn my scalp and I didn't want to keep it on and cause way too much damage. So I'm going to be putting this into the scalp remove in it, since I forgot the last time. That's another thing that I forgot to do. I always end up forgetting it, even though I had it where I can see it. I need to get more of this. We're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with what we got, because I don't feel like bleaching it again. I'm not bleaching it again. We'll just have to wait to the next time, and hopefully during that time I'll be able to actually prep my hair, because I find when I prep my hair better, I'm more successful in missing less spots, or no spots, because like the last time I don't think I missed any spots, and this time I definitely missed quite a few spots. Okay, I'm using a different towel because the other one is soaking wet. I don't have time to dry because I think my mom's doing laundry. Anyway, so the way I'm going to be making, I'm doing blue first because I'm doing a big portion of it blue. What I'm going to do with the blue is I'm going to be using, making the top part a bit darker, and so I'm doing the roots first, do the pink side, and then I'm going to do the blue ends more lighter. So I'm going to use Poseidon first, and I'm going to actually be adding, because I'm doing my roots first, and my roots aren't as light as the rest of my hair. I already know that, but I'm going to, like, again, I don't want to do another round of bleaching and stuff, so in 4 months when I do my new growth, I'm going to touch up that part of my hair, but I'm going to just kind of move on to the next part. I'm going to be adding a bit of my violet green to it so that it doesn't turn green. So this is what we've got so far. I will still be adding a lot of sky blue because I don't want it to be a dark blue, because that's definitely not the goal. And I'm also going to be adding some platinum. So this is our blue that we're going to be using. I'm going to be making the pink. Now the pink, we're also going to make it a little bit more purpley at the top. Because of the way the hair is colored, it's going to be a bit darker and a bit more cancel out the yellow. Because even though we toned it, unless your hair is like white underneath, it is still going to be a little bit warm. Okay, so I got this much purple. I'm going to be going in with couple drops of pink blush. And then mostly cotton candy. So that it's not a too dark of pink. This pink I won't be adding to the roots because this pink is, in my experience, a little bit more warm. So I'm not going to be doing that to my roots. Okay, so here is our pink. So putting them together, that's the colors we have. I'll show you. Did a pretty decent job of toning it. But again, it's not the same color as the rest of my hair, so I will be doing this part darker. And kind of already have it split the way I want it. Putting the pink section up. Okay, what I'm gonna do is with the pink side kind of mark off that area. Okay, so I finished the blue side. It's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. Like, this is what we started with, and then applying it to my hair. This is what it's looking like. Now it is blue, and I don't see any purple, but hopefully this color will stay blue when it fades, because that's gonna determine what I do in the summer dyeing my hair, because I'm not going to bleach my hair again until like the end of summer. Yeah, like September, August, September, in that area I'm going to be doing it again, and that's when I'll fix this area. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the pink side now. And I already did all the way to the back with the pink so that the blue wouldn't transfer onto the pink. The pink was able to come out of my hair with the bleach wash. Just pink is one of my favorite colors to dye my hair because it doesn't stay in my hair, it comes out. When I did split dye, it was fading very pretty. Even this color faded very nicely in my hair. I have a picture of my hair in front of me, and I'm looking at it, and it faded so nicely. I loved it. But I wanted to do other colors because since my hair is this light, I might as well experiment with different colors. But it was, I would say, one of my favorite colors to do, pink and this old gray. The first month was not my favorite because the gray was like purple. It kind of reminded me of grandma vibes, which is cool if that's what you're going for, but it wasn't what I was going for. And so when I first washed it, I then really loved it. And big part of me wants to darken this up a bit. For the other parts, like, let's just see what we got going, because sometimes it gets a little bit darker afterwards. So I don't want to end up making it too dark of pink or too dark of a blue. Especially the blue side, I might not even touch up if it looks fine, because I do not want blue thinking it can stay in my hair, because it can't. In the summer, I was like, I think I'm gonna do yellow, and my sister, I said, what color should I do with it? And she said, orange. And I'm not a huge fan of that idea, but I might end up doing that, and so that blue cannot stay in my hair, because orange and blue cancel each other out, and it's gonna look pretty bad. So that's why I'm using pastel blue, and so that I can get the color out. The only time I would actually consider bleaching my hair again, like and hasn't been the 4 months, is if I absolutely hate how it's looking. But I really want to wait, because I don't want to cause too much damage to my hair. This is like basically this is new hair, and it's so healthy even after bleaching it and stuff. It looks nice. Part of me wants to just be blonde. Once I get the colors, because you can see back here, I didn't use a different color toner with it, because I kind of ran out. But I want to use I want to get it to be the same color before I actually decide to be blonde, even if it's just for a week or two. I originally decided that I was going to do bleach once and then bleach again in 2 different sessions, because it's so tiring. I decided not to do that because I didn't want, for my birthday, I have like half done hair. Even though I don't plan on doing anything on my birthday, like anything like extravagant, I didn't want to have ugly hair on my birthday. I didn't want to have ugly birthday hair. Okay, so I ended up mixing about 7 drops of sweet mint into this, and then touching it up. Like after adding 7, like I knew that once, but I added a ton of sky blue to it. That's not it. Added a bit more Poseidon to it, added the previous color to it, and ended up getting this color. And I'm going to be putting that on my hair now. And we can see it did get a bit darker, which is what I wanted it to be, not too dark, but a bit darker than the color that I'm doing next to it. One would blend it better. I'm probably not going to do it that well. I'm going to try. I don't have gloves on because I really don't care if my fingers get stained. It's kind of my favorite part of dyeing my hair. Not really, but I do like it. Kind of feels like artsy. And yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna take the darker hair color and just kind of blend it through. I do feel though it's a bit too light. Like it's the vibe I'm going for, but we'll see once it's finished. Like once it's actually penetrating the hair. I'm gonna probably keep it on till after dinner. It's like 4:27 now, and just gonna keep it on until I think dinner time, 6 something. Color like pink. I've worked with pink before. I've only worked with dark blue. Well, I did do test strands. The test strands didn't sit for as long as I'm doing it for. And yeah, it kind of looks like it's being more blended. So just gonna continue doing this, and I'll see you when I finish. Okay, so I finished applying the color. It's really pretty. It's really light. It's kind of what I'm going for. I'm gonna see how it looks once it's, because this we saw it get darker. See if it starts, meaning it's absorbed into the hair. See how it looks afterwards. I'm not gonna let it take it out until then, until we see it. I'm also going to add, I'm going to darken up this a little bit before moving on to the pink, in case I need to darken up a little on the hair. Okay, so this is the color I end up making for, and if this isn't light, if this is too light, just maybe more in this area, and leaving the ends to be this color, and working it like that. And now we're gonna move on to pink. I'm so excited. I'm gonna move the blue out of the way and get started on the pink. So pink first. I'm gonna be using the Electric Paradise. I don't know if it's UV activated or not, but I did this 2018, I think. 2019, don't remember. Probably 2019. That's the pink we have started with. And then putting that down, I'm gonna add a bit of our berry purple. Take about that much purple. Going to add a couple drops of pink blush. It smells so great. It smells so great. Anyway, got this color. I'm going to be adding a ton of cotton candy. It's cotton candy. Make sure that the color doesn't get too dark. And then we have this. I'm going to add a drop or two of Cosmic Yellow. Kind of makes this like a kind of made a very like neon-y kind of pink. I'm going to be adding more cotton candy, and I'm going to add a drop or two of more blush. But we have to add our conditioner and deep conditioner in it as well. And I'll show you what I have after I finish. So I forgot to plug in my mic after doing my TikTok. But I'm applying the color to my hair. And I'm probably gonna let it, this one did get a little bit darker on my hair, so that's good. I'm gonna let the pink do the same thing. And if I feel like it needs another coat of color, I'm just gonna, do that. But I was saying before, when my mic was off, I'm doing a TikTok of like with the transitions and stuff while I'm doing my hair, and I keep forgetting, so it's gonna be pretty wonky, but in the end, you're gonna see the results. And maybe I'll include it at the end of this video, or you can just follow me on TikTok, linked in the description box. So finished with the pink section. Just gonna go over, I have enough to kind of make this kind of a color, at least over the front. Oops, it's not gonna turn pink, it's too dark, but just gonna kind of go over the front just so that it blends a bit more. Okay, so this is going to sit on my hair for about an hour, and I'm going to go see if I need to help make dinner, and I'll see you guys after I've rinsed it out. So yeah. Okay, so I've finished dyeing my hair. As you can see, the sun is still up because I have my windows open, and my light, the background is usually dark by the time I finish my hair, but light is still up. It's also spring, and I got my 2 colors, the rest of it in these containers. This is like a kid container. I haven't used it in years, but I decided to put my split dye in it. And whenever I need to touch up the ends, I'm not going to be touching up the roots. I'm touching up the ends in a couple weeks if it doesn't look as vibrant, or as after washing or adding it to conditioner. But probably won't be adding it to the roots because the roots, especially the darker side, this blue, I don't want it staying that color forever. So it's time for the reveal. Okay. Here we go. As you can see, the top part's more purpley for when it starts fading, and this side, you can't tell that it's purpley. I added purple to it. It is darker, significantly darker than I would have wanted, but hopefully with washing it, I usually focus the shampoo on my roots anyway. This part will fade a little bit nicer, but it does come down into the hair more, especially on the top. Again, don't really care about the back of my head, but it does blend a little bit better into the hair. So it's not like dark blue and then light blue. It does have a transitioning to it. And where are all my towels? I think all of them are wet. Kinda, yeah. So I'm gonna end up styling my hair and revealing it fully done on Monday. It's Saturday now. That's like the next day I can film. But yeah, I like it. I do like the darker roots with this because, again, once my hair starts like the new roots are coming back, the nice transition from the dark roots to the light ends will look nice. Yeah, I'm gonna style my hair and call it a day. I'll see you guys in a second for you, but it's gonna be a couple days for me. So it has been almost 2 weeks, and I never updated you on my hair officially because I have other videos that came out before this video that I had my new hair, but this is for this video. So here it is. You can see that my roots are kind of coming in because it's been 2 weeks, and on the blue side. And yeah, I really like this hair. I've wanted it for about 6 years, ever since Suicide Squad came out, and being able to actually do it's kind of been like a dream. And even though I have like summer color and my fall color already planned out, I really like this one. I kind of want to enjoy it. I'm not washing it for another week because I want to just fully enjoy it before I have to possibly fix it. Because even though I took precautions while dyeing my hair just to make sure that this side doesn't turn peachy and this side doesn't turn green, you never know what your hair is gonna do. So like with this side, even though I did add a little bit of yellow to just kind of like move the color of it, I added purple just so that it doesn't turn peachy. On this side, I made sure my roots were toned and then added purple to the blue just so that it wouldn't turn green, because I didn't want to do peachy and green together. That's not what this video was for, so I didn't want to have that be my hair color, so I just tried to take precautions, and if I have to fix it, I'll just end up fixing it, but hopefully I don't have to, and I can just enjoy the color and it'll fade nicely. I am scared that I won't be able to do my summer color because of my blue side, which I was going to do the blue side on this side, make it like so it's not as much blue, but because I already did pink on this side, I wanted to switch it up so it's not a consistent thing. I'm always doing pink on one side, so just kind of switch it around. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't mess up my plans for the summer, but I'm just going to enjoy my hair the way it is because it's really nice. It's definitely in my top few favorite hair colors that I've done. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like, subscribe if you want to, hit the bell notification so you can find when I upload. I try to upload twice a week. My social medias are all linked in the description box below if you want to give me a follow. I try to upload a few times a week as well over there. TikTok I try to do once or twice a day, except for during the weekends. I don't really try to post on weekends. And I try to upload at least once or twice a week on Instagram, but mostly I'm more active on my stories. On Twitter I just kind of lurk, but I do kind of retweet in every now and then. If you want to check those out, they are in the description box. Until next time, is there anything else? I think that's it. Until next time, drink some water, eat a snack, play with your toy, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!